Welcome to today's edition of G.I. Joe Action Figure News. 3 new reveals from Hasbro, and they are pearlers, already up for pre-order. Let's get stuck into them straight off the bat. From the 1992 Ninja Force team, Ralph Nunchuck Badaducci. That's how I'm going to pronounce it anyway. Anyway, it's Nunchuck. I'm not too familiar with this action figure. It came into the 90s after I'd gone out of Joe's. But let's have a look here at his version 1 action figure on the nice bright pink card. Very nice. And here he is, brand spanking new with these awesome looking claw weapons. Of course, nunchucks, I gotta have nunchucks. Dual sword, shoulder armor, 8 accessories all up. The box art with that nightscape, it's got no spoilers on it, but it does look so fantastic. Lovely, lovely. Everyone's very keen on this. Number 80 in the lineup of classifieds. It is available on fan channels and Amazon Pulse. You can check out my Amazon links in the description. I'll also have them on social media and possibly in the community tab. Get your hands on this one. For all you guys who like ninjas, you know, you got Storm Shadow and how many Snake Eyes. Nunchuck's being added. Nunchuck, I should say. I keep saying chucks. Nunchuck is a great addition to the lineup, but not a bad looking G.I. Joe. Fantastic. Next up, Cobra Crimson Viper. Now there were 4 versions in the 80s and the 90s. This one has never appeared before, so this is the all new Viper. This lovely red with the black and the silver highlights. It looks really well done. His backpack with that Cobra logo on it, that should be made into a real world backpack. That looks freaking awesome. If you have a look right up close, you'll notice the vest on him is slightly different. So the paint on the arms, the legs, and the helmet is a gloss red, and then the vest is matte. It's a little bit toned down. You sometimes see it when it's like greens, they do it as well, this red. But he's, as we were told, this Crimson Viper matches up perfectly with the Crimson Guard figures as well. Has a rifle with a removable magazine, a pistol, and 5 accessories, which also include the scarf and the goggles. To go back here, the scarf was originally grey, now it's blue, so it's the same sculpt. It's a lovely, lovely figure. This Cobra Viper, the first version of him in classified. Now we got this one. Fantastic looking. They'll go well together. It's army building. Number 85 in the mainline release, and you can pre-order via the Amazon link in the description, which by the time this video goes out will be available to pre-order straight away. Next up, Firefly. Now Firefly has that explosive remote control car. It does attach to the backpack that he's got. The backpack also holds onto the mines. The machine gun he holds is nice. Removable night vision goggles. His forearm with this knife. Lenny mentioned this, we've attached this knife to his forearm. And I had to go back and have a look, and the original version of him, the version 1 Firefly, it's molded into his arm. I've never had that figure. I didn't know that it existed. What a cool feature. Is it better than the first version here? Let me know in the comments, because I love this figure. And this one here, I mean, we'll get that little drone which flies. Now we've got a little drive around one. It's Call of Duty all over again. Number 84 in the lineup, mainline release. You can get it via the Amazon links in the description. The one I posted on social media the other day is this G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. Decepticon Soundwave Dreadnought Thunder Machine. That's a mouthful to say. Featuring O-ring figures of Zartan, Zorana, and Ravage the dog. I think he's a dog. He could be a robot dog. I don't know. This is the 3rd one of these they've done. As you know, they've done the His Tank before with Baroness. They did the Ore Striker with Stalker. Now we've got this one having literally 3 figures. It's going to be a little bit more. It's $99.99 US. I love that it is Thunder Machine. I don't ever think we'll see it available in the retro lineup. As you know, we've had retros before. The vehicles I'm talking about, where the Ore Striker's been available as a retro one. The His Tank in blue, the Stinger. I don't think we'll see this in retro, so we may have to just get it like this. But let me know your thoughts on that. Do you want a crossover figure, or do you just want straight up G.I. Joe? This will be available January 1st, 2024. Pre-orders are up now. Links are in the description. Also, I hope you all saw the video I put out with the first look at the Haslab Dragonfly. It's kind of the first painted up model. I don't think it's the one they're going to ship. It's just very close to it. That was part of a roundtable of questions that they asked Lenny and Emily, and some of the things that came out of that were that Airbourne is not one of the unlocks. Well, there's only one more to go for the unlock, and I believe it's General Hawk now, because Airbourne's coming to the lineup next year in mainline release. The Hiss 788 Fireteam 3-pack will be a PulseCon exclusive. Mwah. The O-Ring line and the Retro line, obviously we know that, is on hold. Why? Because Usualmike ran out of space. They're concentrating on classified, that's why it's on hold. The Hiss Tank Haslab is still scheduled to ship in September. They said fall, but in my part of the world that's spring. September 2023. They want feedback for a new, never before seen vehicles. What do you want to see? You just want to see tanks or bloody rocket ships, whatever they want. They're going to design something that's never been done before, so I don't have to pay licensing fees. They don't pay them anyway because it's Hasbro, but yeah, you know what I mean. They're going to do something you've never seen before. Be interesting. They're also looking for feedback on Dr. Mindbender and Serpentor, which were very, very expensive and not available in my country. They've ceased production on them, and they're going to get some feedback of how can we repaint these and sell them again, hopefully to the rest of the world. But that's how it is. I couldn't see Serpentor on anything other than a golden chariot. You put him on, like, you know, a chariot covered in flames. These retro carded classified figures, they're looking at ways to get them into more people's hands. These are not really sold readily in my country. This is like Wave 1, Baroness and Lady J. I think there's about 8 or... let me know in the comments. There's about 10 of them out, maybe 8 of them out. I'm not sure. But they're going to keep making them, but they're going to make them more available to the rest of the world because they're Walmart exclusives and they don't necessarily roll over to, in this country, Walmart. Our Walmart's called Big W. They're available in those stores, definitely not. But hey, do your best, Hasbro. San Diego Comic-Con 2023. They'll have a very important G.I. Joe panel with new renders. And I'm like, that's normal. You always have a panel with renders. Why is it very important? I think I know why. Remember this old rumor, there it is from January, about the Sergeant Slaughter Triple T Transformer crossover. Well, we didn't get that. We still haven't got that. And the crossover we got was the Rolling Thunder we just mentioned. I think it's a classified Triple T, and the special panel will have Sergeant Slaughter sitting on the panel saying, announcing it to everybody, have a look at this. That's my rumor, my speculation. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't delete my videos. Tip of the hat. I hope it comes true. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think I'm right? Last but not least, if you missed out on my video where I was gifted a fantastic package from Rob's Retro, who's a big G.I. Joe collector. He's even got the Cobra logo as his Instagram. Give him a follow. Look at this. Look at this. 25th anniversary, Major Blood. One of my favorite characters, because in the old days it was spelled incorrectly, but get right in on the file card there. Sydney, Australia. It was spelled S-I-D anyway. On the old card back, the 25th anniversary had it written correctly. Let's get in close and have a good look at that figure. That's very well done. Major Blood. Major Blood. Thank you so much. Leave your comments, thoughts, suggestions, and ideas, and funny jokes down in the comments section down below. If you like this sort of thing and you want to support the channel, there is links to my merch, memberships, and affiliate links in the description down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe, tap that little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.